taping for me today, and we're going to talk about some of the measuring tools that we have for the Pampered Chef. All right, start over. Don't. Alright guys, Douglas Miller from the Pampered Chef, guys, and I have Bill who's taping for me today. We're going to do a quick video and we're going to talk about some of the measuring tools that they have for the Pampered Chef. So, started off with measuring tools. We're going to open up our large batter bowl, and we've got some dry product. We have some brown sugar. So we're going to talk about the first measuring tool, and what's great about this is before I had Pampered Chef, I had the ring of measuring cups and spoons and everything else out there, and if you needed one, you had to pull them all out. Well, same is true on this one. If you need one, you pull it all out because this measures everything. So it's kind of hard to see on the camera, but we start with 1/8 of a teaspoon, and then we can adjust it down by just moving it down with our thumb, and this is 1/4 of a teaspoon, and you go up to a teaspoon on this one. Or you can go for larger measurements. This starts off at a teaspoon, and it goes up to 1 full tablespoon. So let's say we needed a tablespoon of our brown sugar. We're going to our small batter bowl. And take this and you pack it right in there. And you just drop it right out into the bowl that you need it for. So these are great measuring tools, and again, one tool or two tools, and it will cover about 8 different type of measuring sizes. We also have our measuring cup, and you'll see our measuring cup goes from a quarter of a cup all the way up to 2 cups. And what's nice about this is the lip, the measurements are inside the lip, so it makes it nice and easy for when you're pouring and you have to read something. So we're going to take milk and we're going to pour up to 1 cup of milk. And Bill's actually going to give me the thumbs up when we've reached that because he's seeing it from his side. A little bit more. A little bit more, a little bit more. All right, we're good. So now we have a cup of milk in this piece right here. We can also use this piece right here for both dry and for liquid measurements. And for those folks that aren't familiar with some of the cooking methods, a cup of a liquid is actually a little different than a cup of a dry. So for Pampered Chef, they've created it into one tool. So instead of having 2 different measuring devices, you have it again in one. So what we're going to do is we're going to measure out, on the dry side, on the red, we're going to measure out 1/2 a cup of brown sugar. And what we're going to do is we're going to move this down to the 1/2 cup mark. And so when we can see right here, the lip of this piece is going to hit right here. We're going to take our silicone, help me with the word, Bill.
Spatula?
Spatula, thank you very much. A little brain fart. So we're going to take our silicone spatula and try not to make a mess all over the table. And we're going to pack this. And while I'm doing this, talk about the spatula real quick. This is made out of silicone. So what's nice about this, you can put it right into the dishwasher. It's dishwasher safe. And also, you can use this on your cooking devices. So if you wanted to use this on a saute pan, you can cook this. You can put it on a saute pan up to 425 degrees, and it's not going to melt. And what's also nice about this being silicone is it's not going to absorb any of the flavors, and it's not going to absorb any of the color. So if you use it in a pasta sauce or whatnot, it's going to not turn that red and retain that color. So we have 1/2 cup of brown sugar that's nice and packed in there. And when we want to put this in the bowl, you put it in there, and you just push it right out, and it's going to come out. And now we're going to measure on the liquid side. So let's do 1/2 cup of, we'll do 1 cup of milk. So when we go in here, we're going to measure up to 1 cup right here, and then we're going to fill it right to the lip. So this one I can see. And actually, instead of wasting, we'll just pour it from the milk that we've already used. And once it gets to that lip, we've measured out 1 cup of milk right there. So again, great measuring tools. And just talk about the large prep bowl. It's another. It's got another measuring device in here. So we use this for pancakes. We use this for cakes or whatever. You start off with 1 cup, and it measures up to 8 cups. What's nice about the large prep bowl? Obviously, you mix your ingredients in here, but you can take this and you can put it right into the freezer. And it comes with a lid, so you can put this into the freezer, you can put this in the microwave and cook things in the microwave inside the refrigerator, or you can actually put this into the oven. So this goes into the oven up to 350 degrees. Obviously, you're going to want to take the lid off, put this into the oven, and bake it right from there. One of the things that we get a lot of traction on for the large prep bowl is we have a lot of people talking about baking a cake in here. So you just throw all the ingredients in here, you bake a cake, and it's nice and easy. So great tools, going from 1/8 of a teaspoon up to 8 cups, nice and easy with Pampered Chef. Again, everything that we've talked about is dishwasher safe, nice and easy to clean, and just very, very convenient for your kitchen. Thank you. All right, guys, talk about